So thank you all for being here. I've made myself a personal challenge to theme each class for the next 12 weeks because it gives me something to strive for, to work a story into the asana practice rather than just call the poses. And that's it's just a challenge that I'm making to me, and y'all get to be the recipients of that, the beneficiaries of that. So thank you all for being here bright and early Saturday morning. My name is Jennifer, as you all know, but I'm also recording this so I can share it with the world at large in case anybody else wants to follow along. Let's get started in child's pose. Take a few breaths to get settled in. The law for this week starting out, the law number 1 is seek the truth. So as you come into child's pose, press your third eye, your eye of intuition, introspection. Press your third eye into your mat and become aware that you are doing that. The highest form of repentance is self-acceptance. So in that, it all begins with you, or it all begins with I. And as you come here into your mat today, maybe set an intention to accept your practice as it is today, not as it should be or as it was or as it maybe coulda, oughta, would be. And notice when a story crops up. There's a story associated with a pose or with your practice or with something off your mat. And just notice, as we all have the narrator that exists in our mind. And more often than not, that narrator doesn't tell the truth. So seek to find the truth and notice if it's just a story. Big Ujjayi breath in, Ujjayi breath out. Begin to fill the room with the sound of your breathing in and your breathing out. And know that the sound of your breath is the essence, is one of the essences of you, of your existence, of your presence here. Downward facing dog. Work out the kinks of your first down dog. Shift your weight from heel to heel. Press each and every individual finger pad strongly into the mat. Lift your right leg high, strong, and straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips, feel that beautiful opening. And flip your dog. Press down through your heels, reach through your fingers, open up this bright and sunny morning, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, strong and straight, kick out, bend your knees, stack your hips, open up, and flip your dog. See how it feels on this side. Just notice. Press down, reach out. Big breath in, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands, the front of your mat. Ragdoll. Activate the pinky toes on both feet. Big, beautiful inhale. And as you exhale, let a story go. Set a story aside. Fold it up. Stick it in an envelope. One more big breath in. A big breath out. Slowly, with a long, straight spine, come to stand. Hands at heart center at the top of your mat. Activate both feet. Four corners of your feet. Press them into the earth. Hug your outer shins in. Begin to light up skin to muscle to bone. We'll begin with one Om. Big breath in. Drop your fingers down by your sides. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, see something new. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hands to the mat, Vinyasa flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, arm bones back. Downward facing dog, hips high. And moving through these sun salutations allows us an opportunity to shake off the dust, to come back into our bodies, to get things moving, to start feeling our breath, feeling our bodies. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, fold, breathe out. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, expand out, breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And the time that we have to notice our bodies, to notice our breath, it allows us to reset, to get in touch with actually what is happening through noticing sensations. And when you notice, you get more into you. And that offers the opportunity to begin the self-acceptance, the self-love, the self-care of being here and noticing you. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump. Halfway lift, breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, rise up, expand out. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And sometimes noticing is as simple as breathing in, feeling your ribs expand, and breathing out and noticing the sound of your breath. Bend your knees, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Last sun salutation, A, reach up, get long through your side body. Breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, full breath in. Downward facing dog, full breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Half lift and bow. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit deep, reach your fingers high towards the sky. One more big breath in. Sit 2 inches deeper, stretch your toes out. Big breath in, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press the earth away, full inhale. Downward facing dog, full exhale. Right foot, warrior one. Step, press, expand out. Open up to warrior two. Flip your palm. Reverse. Watch your fingers arc across the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Left foot, warrior one. Step, press, expand. Open up, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Bend your knees, look forward, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, second set. Sit deep into your heels. Shoulder blades come together on your back. Big, beautiful breath in. Lift your heels half an inch. One more big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Hands to the mat, high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, arm bones back. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips high. Right foot, warrior one. Press, expand, open up, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, press the earth away. Downward facing dog, hips high. Left foot, warrior one. Press, reach, get long through your side body. Warrior two. Bright, energetic fingers reaching front and back. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior, light up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Right foot, crescent lunge. Squeeze everything in as you send energy out your fingertips. Big breath in, big breath out. One more big inhale. Open twist, left fingers to the front, right fingers to the back of the room. Hug in as you expand out. Breath in, breath out. Right hand comes to the back of your left thigh. Left fingers reach and arc across the sky. Open up to warrior two. Flip your palm. Reverse, breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, full inhale. Breathe all the way in. Downward facing dog, full exhale. Left foot, crescent lunge. Plant, press, expand. Breath in, breath out. Open twist, right fingers forward, left fingers to the back of the room. Squeeze everything into the center of your body as you expand out your fingertips. One more big breath in. Left hand, right thigh, right fingers reach and stretch. Take a big breath in. Open up to warrior two. Flip your palm. Reverse, breathe all the way in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe into your pinky toes. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Let it go. One more time. Sigh it out. Bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Big toes touch or feet hips width distance apart. Hug your outer shins in. Hands to heart center, prayer twist to the right. Press elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Open your wings or take side crow. Try side crow. Just try it on for size. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Your right hip will come to your right tricep. Right knee to the back of your left tricep. Gaze forward. Squeeze your feet in towards one another. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come back to Utkatasana. And just notice. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet hips width distance apart. Grab a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Pull your chest down to your thighs. And say something nice to yourself. Right here, right now. As we move through this practice, all kinds of things happen. We sweat, we breathe, we make up more stories. So take the opportunities when they present themselves to be kind to yourself. Release your grip. Gorilla. Palms underneath your feet all the way. Press your weight into your toes, then back into your heels. One big giant breath in. A giant breath out. Release your gorilla. Toe heel your feet back together. Chair pose. Squeeze in. And sit deep. One big breath in. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist to the left. Elbow to knee. Knee to elbow. Hips low. Open wings, side crow, or just stay. It's your practice, your time. Keep breathing. Beautiful breath in and beautiful breath out. Forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Forward fold. Crow. Hands directly under shoulders. Squeeze your knees into the backs of your triceps. Belly button to spine. Gaze forward. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Let's try that again. Crow. Palms underneath your shoulders. You get another chance to do it again. Try something new. See yourself doing it. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, full breath in. Downward facing dog, full breath out. Walk your feet to your hands at the front of your mat. Halfway lift, long spine. Forward fold. With a long straight spine, come to stand and set up for eagle. Right foot presses down. Set your gaze. So set your drishti. Find a spot that's not moving. And consciously press your foot into the earth. Thigh up and over. Squeeze. Arm up and under. Squeeze. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Pull your shoulder blades together. Arm bones back. Big, beautiful breath in. Unwind. Come back to standing. Eagle. Left foot presses strong, strong, strong into the mat. Activate all four corners. Hug skin, muscle, bone. Breath in. Breath out. Unwind. Come back to standing. Eagle, second set. Right foot presses down. Left thigh up and over. Go right into it. Your body remembers these poses. It knows where you're going. Shoulder blades together on your back. Big breath in. Release. Come back to standing. Figure 4 pose. Galavasana prep. I think that's what it's. Oh, yes, thank you. Eagle, thank you. Left side, right thigh up and over. We can't be unbalanced. Hug everything in. Yes, determination. One more big breath in. Let it go. Unwind. Come back to standing. And figure 4 pose. So right thigh comes up and over. Wait, we're just on, no, right foot down. We were just on our left foot. Left thigh comes up and over. Figure 4. Flex your top foot. Activate the 4 corners of your standing leg. Hands can be at heart center. Yogi's choice. Begin to send the top of your head towards the front of the room. Hinge, lean forward. Keep lifting your left hip. Gravity's going to want to drop it down. You can slowly bring your fingertips down to the earth. Hook your toes around your right tricep. And stay here maybe. Maybe flatten your palms on the earth. Keep lifting your left hip. That huge stretch in your left hip. Ooh. Breath in. Yeah, breath out. Breath in. Let it go. Now, slowly stomp down through that standing leg. Bring your hands to heart center slowly with control. Come back to standing. Hug in, press down. Give your left leg a little kick towards the front of the room. Join both feet. Yes. Galavasana prep, opposite side. Activate your standing foot. All 4 corners, press, 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 press. Flex your top foot. Send the crown of your head towards the front of the room. Squeeze in, active feet. Slowly bring your fingers down to the mat. And then lift your right hip. Big breath in, big breath out. Press down through the sole of your left foot, hands to heart center. Give your right leg a little kick. Join both feet. Dancer, right foot presses down, right fingers reach to the sky. Activate all the muscles of your body. Hug everything. Light it up from your fingers to your toes. Pull and kick. pull and kick, the alternating forces of hugging in and expanding out right here, right now. One more big breath in. Come back to standing. Switch sides. And go. Work your edge. Try something new. Find your edge and just explore it. Just notice. Breath in. Come back to standing. Tree. Right foot presses down. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Yogi's choice. Set your gaze. Set your determination. Spread your branches, trace the line, wave your branches. Be a poplar, be an elm, be an oak. Big, beautiful breath in. Hands to heart center. Give your little leg a little kick. Join both feet. Set up for tree, opposite side. Foot into leg, leg right back into foot. Bent knee, yes, press it towards the back of the room. When you're ready, spread your branches, trace that line across the ceiling. Play with closing an eye, both eyes. Hands back to heart center. Give your leg a little kick. Join both feet. Make your way to the top of your mat. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Let's move. Breathe in, reach up, expand out. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Hands to the mat, high plank. Shoot it back to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, down dog. Breathe out. Right foot, warrior one. Press, expand, reach, open up to warrior two. Flip your palm, breathe in. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh, fingers to the earth. Half bind, full bind, yogi's choice. 5 breaths. Whatever you've decided. When you get through with your 5th breath, come back to extended side angle. Keep spinning your heart open towards the sky. Press down the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Warrior two. Press down through the right foot like it were a gas pedal. Straighten your front leg, soft joints. Left hip press to the back of your mat. Right fingers reach. Reach, get long. Triangle, fingers down to the earth or a brick on the outside of your ankle. Big, beautiful breath in. Breath out. Left fingers bring you up to standing. Both toes face the beige wall. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Explore the possibilities. When you take a wider stance, the top of your head gets closer to the earth. Press down through pinky toe edges. Active legs. Big breath in and big breath out. When we go upside down like this, the brain doesn't really know how to tell the story because it doesn't know which way is up anymore, or it has a hard time deciding what the story is going to be. So just notice. Notice your breath. Notice your pinky toes. Walk your fingers slowly back out underneath your shoulders. Breathe in, long spine. Exhale, press down, come to stand. Right toes, short edge of your mat. Left foot hops in, set up for pyramid. Wide stance, press down through both heels. Reach through your fingers, get long through your side body. Squeeze hips in, fingers reach, reach, reach. Frame your foot with your fingers. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more big breath in. Let it go. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, full breath in, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Press, expand, open up to warrior two. Flip your palm. Reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Whatever you did on one side, do it here. 5 breaths. Press out through both feet equally as you squeeze your inner thighs in equally. Alternating forces are always at work. Just notice. Keep breathing. Warrior two. Press down, expand out through bright, yes, beautiful, bright, energetic fingers. Press down through your left foot, straighten your front leg. Soft joint. Left fingers reach, right hip comes to the back of your mat. Yeah, pop, crack, stretch, 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 stretch. Triangle, fingers down to the earth. Right fingers reach for the sky. Big, beautiful inhale. Big, beautiful exhale. Right fingertips bring you up to standing. Goddess pose, horse pose, toes out to 10 and 2. Let's take cactus arms. Stack shoulders over hips. Really feel it in your glutes and groins. Get it all lined up until you're like, yep, there they are. And just notice. Notice. We're not here long. Just explore. What does it feel like when you shift your weight around? Wiggle your pinkies on your hands. Just notice. Lift your right heel. Lift your left heel. Stack shoulders over hips. And just notice. Lower your heels, come to stand. Left toes, front of your mat. Right foot hops in. Pyramid. Press down through both heels. Fingers reach, yes, get long through your cervical spine. Reach to the front of the room. Frame your foot with your hands. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, breathe in. Let it go. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, full inhale. Downward facing dog, full exhale. Bring your thumb tips to touch at the top of your mat. Lift your right leg high, strong and straight behind you. Bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand for lizard. Keep your back leg lifted, your back knee lifted. We won't be here for long. Gaze forward, chin out of your chest. Rock front to back. Just notice. Just notice. Press down through both hands. Downward facing dog. Left leg. Extend straight, strong. Thumb tips touch. Left foot outside of your left hand. Lizard. Gaze forward, active back leg. Yes, chin out of your chest. Breath in and breath out. Press down through both hands, downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward into a high plank, lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, gaze forward, 1, all the way down to your mat, arms down by your sides, palms facing the earth. Breath in and breath out. Locust, zip, 2 legs into 1, fly, hands hard, feet, rise up, breathe in. Yeah, get 2 inches higher, breathe in. Let your breath go. 2 inches higher, rise up. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Locust, second set. Clasp your hands at the small of your back. Press your fist towards the back of the room. Shoulder blades come together. Rise up. Breathe in. Let your breath go. Rise up. Breathe in. Let your breath go. Last one. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. 1 breath in. And 1 breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles, squeeze your knees into hips width distance apart, and rise up. Kick your feet into your hands, pull back on your feet with your hands, rock your floor bow over to one side, explore your shoulder stretch when you rock to one side, get the other side. Keep squeezing your knees in. Yeah. Come back to center. Release. Windshield wiping your legs from side to side. Floor bow, second set. You can pick right up where you left off. Maybe explore rocking your floor bow from side to side again. Yogi's choice. Keep squeezing your knees in towards the center of your mat. Come back to center, release. Windshield wiper. Extend your legs out long. Upward facing dog, press it down, open your heart to the front of the room, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees and set up for camel. Toes tucked or untucked, yogi's choice. If you'd like to try drop backs, you could try. If you're going to take a drop back or try a drop back,
What is
a drop back, I've seen it done. Now, I can't do it yet, but I've seen it done. I've seen it done. I've seen it done. So you would start just like you do in camel, squeezing thighs in, toes will stay tucked and drop back. Cactus arms, and I don't have a mat under my knees, so this kind of hurts. Shoulder blades in, and you send your gaze, and can you see the back edge of your mat? And then you drop back into wheel.
Oh.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. So, explore your camel. Just notice where you are. Dropbacks don't mean anything. Camel doesn't mean anything. It's just noticing. This body of ours that we inhabit, what can it do? We don't know. We think we know. We make all kinds of assumptions and stories. Just explore and notice. Slowly come out of your camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Take a big breath in. Let it go. Camel second set. Whatever your camel looks like. Maybe your camel's a tapestry, maybe he's a figurine, maybe he's a painting, whatever it looks like. Yeah, whatever, maybe he's a dromedary. Press your hips forward, heart open. And just notice. Noticing leads to possibility, to potential. Because there's no boundaries on noticing. You're just noticing. Slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Breath in. And breath out. Bring both legs long out in front. Come to lie on your back and set up for bridge.
See, I think I'm alone in this, but camel is my favorite back.
We all have our favorites and they all change. They say the poses that you dislike the most are the ones you need to do the most. That's what they say. That's what they say. There's a reason you fight it. There's a reason. So bend your knees. Feet firmly into the mat. And go right into it. Bridge. Press down through your heels. Imagine you're doing a curl, like pull your heels towards your buttocks. Press your fists into the mat, your forearms into the mat. Big, beautiful breath in, breath out. One more, breathe in. Slowly lower all the way down. One breath in. And one breath out. And then bridge or wheel. This is your Saturday. This is your moment to shine. What's it going to be? Just pick a pose and light it up with all the goodness that is you. Right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. One breath in. And one breath out. And go right back into it. Rise up. Don't leave a space for the story to creep in. Just be in your body and breathing and moving. Moving energy around, moving breath around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Breath in. And breath out. And rise back up. Bridge, wheel. Go. Light it up. This one's different from the last one. It won't be like the one last week or the one next week. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Each time we do anything, it's a unique opportunity to just notice. Because every moment is different if you're noticing. Last one. Bridge, wheel, rise up. Breathe in and expand out. Lift a leg. Explore. Find a little movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. One hand to your heart. One hand to your belly. Yeah, and just notice. Just feel your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Fully inhabit your body. Notice all of the sensations that are yours to notice. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers. Reach your toes. Take up space. Create space. Press out harder through your right foot and right hand. More so through your left foot and your left hand. Extend your legs high up towards the sky. Flex your toes back towards your nose. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lift your shoulder blades up off the earth. That imaginary string from your breastbone to the ceiling. Lower your right leg down 2 inches up off the earth and switch. 30, 29, 28, you've got this. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, smile. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Abdominal twists. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Strive for knee over hip. So knee over hip. Yes. Flex both feet. Now, abdominal twists. Elbow to knee. Extend the right leg long. Yes. And then switch. 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 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Home stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Taking another full body stretch. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Extend your right leg high, strong and straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips, open up. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. Walk your fingers long out in front. Bring your forehead down, take sleeping pigeon. Long, slow breaths. In for 5, out for 6. In line with the theme of today's flow, I found a really nice, succinct way of putting it, as said by Brene Brown, who you all know is one of my favorite writers. The heart of compassion is acceptance. The better we are at accepting ourselves and others, the more compassionate we become. Because it all starts, and these are my words now, it all starts with you. Yeah, they say charity starts at home. You have to be charitable with yourself. Give yourself compassion. Have empathy for yourself. Accept yourself. And then you can have the same, all of the above for others. Get in touch with you and where you are. Love yourself. Accept yourself. And that opens your heart. It opens up communication, connection. It opens up being real with everyone that you come in contact with. Walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your left toe. 3-legged dog, right leg high. Press down, expand out through your heel. Downward facing dog. Left leg, reach it out behind you. Press out through your heel. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up. Half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. walk yourself forward into sleeping pigeon. Just notice. Cultivate compassion for yourself. When you cultivate a garden inside you of compassion and empathy and connection, others notice. You'll notice that others notice. When you another way of saying it is when you let your light shine, other people notice that, and it gives them permission to let their light shine as well. Walk your fingertips back up onto your mat. Sweep your right leg long out in front. Take a few moments for an inversion practice. Headstand, waterfall, legs literally up the wall. Yogi's choice. Forearm stand, child's pose. There are so many options. Take 5 breaths wherever you are. Notice those 5 breaths come and go. And when you reach the end of number 5, slowly come to child's pose. Slowly lower your feet down to the mat. And take 3 breaths in child's pose. And at the end of your 3rd breath, roll over onto your back on your mat. Make any last movements to set up and prepare for Shavasana. So you can take a happy baby, a supine twist, or you can just set right up into Shavasana. This is your practice, whatever's calling to you. Spread your feet wide. Get big and take up space. Let the earth support you. Notice the energy that you've cultivated, that you've moved around. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your teeth softly apart. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a giant breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. Again, big breath in. Lion's breath. Bend your knees. Press your feet firmly into your mat. Gently roll to your favorite side, cradling your head in your arms. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position with your head coming up last at the front of your mat with hands at heart center and eyes closed. Acknowledge yourself for the work of coming to your mat, of practicing your practice, of practicing self-acceptance, of practicing gratitude and empathy, and practicing noticing. We'll close with 3 ohms. When you begin your first, end it, and then begin your second without waiting. Fill the room with the sound of you, the sound of us, the sound of everything. Big breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. And together we bow and say namaste.